Right farmers, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be having a look at some fact sheets that have come out for the new game Farming Simulator 22, which is due out on the 22nd of November. So we'll jump straight into the first one. We have got a Fendt 900 Vario tractor. It's got a cost of £280,000, euros, dollars, whichever currency you're playing on. It's 296 horsepower. It's got a variable CVT gearbox. So what has been announced for the game, it's going to have variable transmissions. So you'll have the CVT, you'll have a manual, and you also have automatic. So different tractors are going to have different transmissions. So this one's got the CVT. Also holds 625 litres of fuel. It runs at 37 mile an hour or 60 kilometers an hour, whatever the speeds are in your country, and it also weighs 11.5 tons. Now we've had Fendt in the game for a while, so it's always good to keep the usual suspects in the game. People like their certain brands, so it's always good to continue that on as a new game comes out. So yeah, very nice. And on the back of that, we've got the Fertilizing Rapid A800S. Now this is a seeder, costs £159,500. It requires 240 horsepower from your tractor. It will hold 3,100 litres of seed, weighs 7.5 tons. It's got a working width of 8 metres and a working speed of 11 meters. That's 11 miles an hour, sorry. Now this is just a seeder. It's not like other seeders in games where you do seeder and fertilizer. So if you're using this one, you have to put your fertilizer down at another time. And this will do wheat, barley, canola, wheat, barley, oats, canola, sorghum, soybean, oil radish and grass. Again, Fertilising's been in the game for a while, so as with the Fendt, always good to have regular brands carrying on. Yeah, very nice. Okay, we'll move on to the next one. And we've got the Class Trion 750/720. Got the harvester, 357,000 to buy, 367 horsepower. Again, this has got the CVT gearbox, 800 litre fuel tank, runs at 30 km an hour, 18 mile an hour, has a tank capacity of 10,500, and it's got a weight of 16.9 tons. So this will harvest wheat, barley, oats, canola, sorghum, sunflower, soybean and corn. So Class again has been in the game for a while. It's been part of a download, or you can get it as mods, but this is part of the base game, so you can have them from the start regardless of what version you buy, whether it's the pre-order or if they bring out a platinum edition like they have done with 19, or any extras like that, or any DLCs that are going to come out. This is going to be in the base game, so that's always good to have an extra brand starting off from the beginning. And then attached to the front of that, you've got the Class Conveyor Flex 1080 header for the front of your harvester, 63,500 to buy, weighs 2.8 tons. It's got a working width of 10.8 meters and a working speed at 6 mile an hour, sorry, keeps saying 6 mile an hour. And that will do wheat, barley, oats, canola, sorghum and soybean. So like the current ones we've got in 19, you're going to have headers for certain crops. These are the more cereal style crops rather than planters, rather than stuff that comes from planters like corn. So yeah, very nice. Okay, we'll move on to the next one. This is a new brand to the game, to the actual base game. Now, I'm basing this all on what I play on. I play on Xbox, so there's going to be plenty of different brands out that you can get on PC because licensing issues, you can't have them on Xbox or console, PlayStation, whatever you play on. So it's always good to have new brands come into all the platforms, and this one is from the truck company Mack. Now this is the Mack Superliner. It's 110,000 to buy. It's got 500 horsepower, and this is a different gearbox. It's got a manual gearbox on here. Now this is something that has been mentioned in some of the gameplay videos from Giants, that manual transmissions are coming to the game. So as compared with the other two that we've just seen, I've got CVT gearbox, this has got a manual gearbox. So how that's going to play out in your gameplay or your role play, time will tell. It's got a 400 litre fuel tank, runs at 80 kilometers or 49 miles an hour, and it weighs 8.9 tons. So this is definitely a good addition to the game. Obviously Mack is a big brand in America, not so much in the UK where I'm based, but you know, more people in the game, more brands in the game, makes a bit more variety. So excellent. Now on the back of that we've got the Conveyor Cst 1550. This is an Auger Wagon. So what you'll have on the side, you'll have a spout, a bit like a harvester, so you put stuff in and then you can load it up onto a normal trailer. Now in farming in real life, what you'd have is the harvester would load into this, and then this would then load into a normal trailer parked at the side of the field. So it would normally have like more off-road tyres, so your lorry, your truck, whatever you call it, isn't going to get stuck in the mud, extra soil compaction, that sort of thing. So this Auger Wagon is 114,000 to buy. It's got 43.8 cubic meters of capacity, which is basically 43,000 litres. It weighs 11.5 tons, and it will take wheat, barley, oats, canola, sorghum, sunflower, soybean, corn, seed and solid fertilizer. So if you need it, you know, if you got your fertilizer out in the field and you want to come and fill it up, you know, you've run out, you're running a bit low, put some fertilizer in this, put some seed in it if you're doing some seeding, and then you can load up from there. Very nice. Okay, and then we'll go on to the final sheet we've got today, and this is all about fertilizing. We've got 3 lots here. We've got on the left hand side in the bags on the pallet, we got from K&S a patent Karli fertilizer, 1400 to buy per pallet, comes 750 litres. That's liquid fertilizer, although I'm not quite sure why liquid fertilizer are in bags. That's a bit strange. And the one next to it are in plastic containers, which is totally believable, but alright, liquid fertilizer in bags, right, okay, carry on. The middle one, we got K&S Epso Top liquid fertilizer there. I was just looking at that again on the first one. It says fertilizer, but it's got the liquid fertilizer icon. Okay. Oh, that's a bit strange. Alright. Yeah, right, back to the middle one. So we've got the Epso Top liquid fertilizer that it says there. You get 6,000 litres on that pallet, 9,600 to buy. But again, it comes up with the liquid fertilizer icon, the same as the first one, so I don't understand the difference between the two. Anyway, on to the last one. K&S again, the corn Karli solid fertilizer big bag. Now on 19 we had big bag handlers, you know, to go on your front loader, so this to go along with that. Excellent. It costs you 1,820 to buy, and that'll get you 1,000 litres, and that actually comes up with a solid fertilizer icon. So seems to be a bit of a difference on there, a bit of confusion on that one for me. I might be looking at it completely wrong, but I don't know. That's where we are. That's where I'm coming from. So that's the first 4 sheets that have come out so far. Now I'm going to pop up these icons here. There's new style of icons coming into the game, and lots of different ones, yeah, just different little pictures, more colour to it. But there is some interesting ones that I've seen. Is the sugar beet cut. Now, is that sugar beet harvested? Because you've got sugar beet at the top right hand corner there, and then the sugar beet cut. So what's the difference with that? And you've also got wood chip square bale and wood chip round bale. So from that, you can only assume that you're going to be able to bale your wood chips. Okay, let's see how that plays out. And we've got the next section of icons that's been released. You've got the usual animal escapades at the top. Different icons, different, a bit more colour to it, a bit more lively, shall we say. But there is a couple on here that's quite interesting. I mean, we got concentrate on the middle row there. Concentrate for what? Now, it's next to the fertilizer too. So is that concentrated fertilizer? Got to put that in with water? Don't know. We'll see what happens with that one. We've also got silage additive. Now, what do you add to silage? Obviously, you've got your usual, fermented grass and whatever. But what? Okay. Silage additive. All right. We'll give it a go. We'll see what happens. And also, on the bottom row, you've got 2 next to each other. You got DEF, diesel exhaust fluid. Now, I know on PC this has been a mod for a while, and you'll see in a few upcoming fact sheets that some of the tractors do actually list DEF. So is that going to be another aspect to running a tractor? If it is, great. All the more, it's farming simulator. It's not farming arcade whatever. On tractors in real life, you do have the diesel and you do have the DEF to go with it. So more options, more things to consider. Then next to that, electric charge. Now that signifies to me there's going to be some electric vehicles coming to the game. Now, I watched a video the other day. There was this John Deere electric tractor, and for something that big to be powered just by electric, that's brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. I know we're going down the road of getting rid of fossil fuels and going more eco. Agriculture, jump on board. Electric tractors, yeah, great, crack on. Now, you have got the option to pre-order the game. I think you can pre-order it up to the day before. And if you do pre-order it, you get this Class Xerion saddle track pack. And you get the tractor at the front, and you get all the gubbins on the back. Manure spreader. So, if you want to get that in as a downloadable content, pre-order it now. There's also a season pass coming out. Now, what's going to be in pack 1, pack 2, pack 3, first expansion, nothing's been released yet. So entirely up to you. If you want to pre-order and just get the base game, then that's fine. You still get that Xerion, Class Xerion. If you want to pre-order it with the year 1 season pass, entirely up to you. Obviously different budgets, different price points, entirely up to you. And just to finish off, just to let everyone know, it's coming out on the 22nd of November. You can pre-order it now. It's coming out on PS4, PS5, Xbox One, Xbox Series X and S, PC and Google Stadia. So across a lot of platforms. Let's get ready for farming on the 22nd of November. And with that, I will see you in the next one.